Hi, this is John from Final Cut Pro Classes, and this tutorial is going to be about Final Cut Pro's introduction of adjustment clips. This feature allows you to put one effect or multiple effects in your project using just one clip in the timeline. So here's a sequence I've been cutting from a party a few days ago, and you can see that it's 2 layers in some places. So here I have 2 layers and here I have 1 layer. So let's say I wanted to make all of this black and white without having to go into every clip and put in an effect in it. So here's where an adjustment clip is perfect. So if I put my playhead where I want to start the adjustment clip and I put it there and I go to edit and I say add adjustment clip, you can see that this little clip pops up right here. Now, it doesn't do anything until you put some effect in it, so I'm going to just drag it out to the end of where I want it to stop, so let's say randomly here. And now I'm going to go to my effects palette, and I'm going to take a basic black and white filter and drop it into that adjustment clip. Now you can see that everything underneath the adjustment clip is black and white, has that effect on it, because that's what the adjustment clip does. Everything underneath it will have the effects that you put on that adjustment clip. If I, shorten the adjustment clip, you can see that everything goes back to color. You can add multiple effects into an adjustment clip. So say not only do I want it to be black and white, I want it to have a comic effect in it. So I go back here and I'll go to comic looks and I'll get something silly like this one and I'll drop it in to my adjustment clip here. And now everything will have a comic look on it and also be monotone here. I can stretch it out. If I go past there, nothing's on it, but if I stretch it out to the end, now everything has those 2 effects on it. When I click the adjustment clip, I'll go to the inspector. I can turn off one of the effects. So if I just want the comic effect, I'll just take off the black and white. So now you can see that the comic is in color again. So remember, it affects everything underneath. So here I have 2 layers, okay, and here I want to put the comic effect only on the bottom layer. So if I drag this up here, now you can see it's on everything. It's on the back layer and the forward layer. But if I drag it down, now you can see it's only on the back layer, the comic effect. Probably easier to see here if I drag it over here randomly. You can see now that the background is the comic effect, but the foreground on the top layer isn't being affected by that effect there. So it's really handy to use it for different things, color correction especially. You can rename this. If you have multiple adjustment clips on your timeline, you can name them so you know which ones are which. So if I add adjustment clip here and I say I want this black and white, and you can put any effect in here. So now everything under it is black and white. And I can rename that up here if I go to the info button and just change the name to black and white. I could also change this name here to comic. Now there's no way to really save these anywhere in your project. You can turn them on and off easily. If you click the adjustment clip and you go to the effects area, you can just check off the black and white effect, and so now you won't see anything. You can also use this adjustment clip for transforming. So say, for instance, I want all these clips to be smaller. I can scale them all down. And now all clips are scaled down. So I don't have to go into every clip and do that. I could rotate it. All the things I can do in transform, I can put in the adjustment clip, and it's going to affect everything below. So I can drag it anywhere in the timeline. I can turn things on and off. Like let's say I don't want to transform anymore. I want it to be full frame. I can just turn that off. And I still have the other effects in there, the black and white. I can also turn that off. And now it's back to what I had originally. So I can delete these adjustment clips. Really easy to just mess around with the timeline. Really good for color correction. So really a handy feature to be able to change a bunch of clips or the whole timeline with just one clip without having to go into every clip and put in an effect in it. So I hope that helps you understand using adjustment clips a little bit. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Like or subscribe. See you next time.